Well, creepy porn lawyer's client, Stormy Daniels, has had a long, successful career in a prominent Southern California industry. Now she's finally being rewarded for it. The city of West Hollywood says that Stormy Daniels is, quote, a national figure in the resistance to the Trump administration. For that, the city says she is a, quote, profile in courage and deserves great honor. Mayor John Heilman has declared today Stormy Daniels Day and awarded her the keys to the city, not making any of this up. Ethan Bearman is a radio show host in Where Else, California. He joins us tonight. So, Ethan, look, the city has a lot of actors in it, but they chose this actor. I'm not familiar with her work. What's your favorite film that she's done, and how would you celebrate Stormy Daniels Day?
I don't know any of her films either, Tucker, other than, here's the deal. West Hollywood is known for its LGBT community. The Trump administration, regardless of the rhetoric from President Trump on the campaign trail, has not been particularly LGBT friendly. So the city has chosen to use Stormy Daniels to celebrate her. She's fighting the president.
So how do you celebrate Stormy Daniels? And be specific.
Well, in this case, they're giving her a key to the city. Just like, you know, I read stories to my kids, right, at bedtime. Tucker, I'm sure you do the same thing. So I read them the Curious George.
But not Stormy Daniels related stories, right?
No, not Stormy Daniels related stories. But she has been very brave. I mean, look, how many people want to take on a sitting president, somebody who's been in an industry that is not typically celebrated in this country? I mean,
should we be celebrating her industry? Should we be? Is it an empowering industry for women, do you think?
I think that there are a very select few women who do view it that way, and there are some feminists. Camille Paglia, for example, does say that, where, you know, if you choose to enter that industry, then that is a form of feminism.
Come on, I mean, don't humiliate yourself. It's not empowering for women. It's totally disempowering. Obviously, it's degrading. But let me ask you this sincerely. So I'm not sure what the sin is here. So the allegation is that there was an act of sexual congress between adults who weren't married to each other, okay? Is that considered over the line in West Hollywood? Do they frown on that? It's pretty heavy-duty evangelical community there? I mean, what are they mad about exactly with Stormy Daniels and Trump?
Again, it goes back to the LGBT topic. I mean, West Hollywood is a very LGBT-friendly part of town. And so they are concerned about the attacks that have happened on their community.
Wait, so you're saying that, wait, hold on. A straight woman who said she had a voluntary sexual encounter with a straight man is somehow a symbol of LGBT resistance? Speak slowly so I can understand.
Yeah, in this case, so the LGBT community and West Hollywood, which is concerned about a number of communities that are typically not well represented in our halls of power in Washington. West Hollywood has seen Stormy Daniels being brave, standing up, supporting her attorney, Michael Avenatti, in his efforts to bring President Trump's, some of these dark parts of President Trump and what his people have done around him out into the open.
So I'm just confused. When did I mean, I'm very familiar with West Hollywood. I used to live in L.A. I don't remember it being a particularly puritanical place. Are they upset that Trump is alleged to have had this relationship outside of the bonds of marriage? Is that, I mean, like, what is the sin here that they're protesting from their point of view?
I would suggest that there is some hypocrisy here. If you're going to be taking anti-LGBT stances,
but no one in this is gay. This is actually insane. Really quick. I mean,
but
so
it's the administration that.
Okay, but I just still don't know what that has to do with Stormy Daniels. I mean, I disagree with your premise, but I don't know what it has to do with Stormy Daniels. Are there any other porn stars that they're going to honor?
Well, she's the one who's leading the fight. She's exposing a lot of what's happening in Washington. Look what happened with Michael Cohen today. I mean, the taxi king flipped. We got new information out of the BBC about alleged payments from Ukraine. I mean, there are a lot of dark things that are coming out here.
Look, I'm not attacking Stormy Daniels,
but because of Stormy Daniels.
Would the city of West Hollywood, because I think it is an incorporated city, would it dare have a Thomas Jefferson Day or George Washington Day? Of course not. So, like, to what extent are they degrading themselves with this silliness? I mean, honestly, like, are you proud of this? This is your standard bearer, Stormy Daniels?
I think that, you know, for as much as you like to pick on Michael Avenatti and Stormy Daniels,
I don't know who that is.
I think he's a zealous advocate. Michael Avenatti?
Oh, creepy porn lawyer. Sorry, whatever. I'd never heard the name. The guy, the eyes too close together guy. Yeah, yeah.
No, I think he's a zealous advocate for his client. He's absolutely doing his job,
for sure.
And he is driving home for his client.
Well, you're obviously not one of his creditors. So that's good. Ethan, it's great to see you. Game attempt. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Tucker.